and I'd like to call to order the Dutchess County Local Development Corporation meeting. I'm Jasmine. Will you please take a roll call vote? Present.
Here.
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 Okay. Again, conflict of interest disclosures policy. If anybody has a conflict with a matter coming before us on the agenda today, could you please state so? Okay, hearing none. If you become aware of something during the meeting, please let us know. Proof of meeting notice posted? Yes. Okay. Any bills and communications? We have minutes from March 12th. Does anybody have any corrections or changes to the meeting minutes? Okay, would somebody be willing to make a motion to approve the minutes?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you, James. Second? Can I get a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mark. Okay, Jasmine, will you just please take a roll call vote on the minutes?
James McCollum. Approved. Approved.
Approved.
Approved.
Approved.
Approved. Okay, James, report of the treasurer.
Looking at the balance sheet for the Dutchess County Local Development Corp. as of March 31st, 2025, we have 2.6 million in cash. Down below, we have an accounts payable of almost 37,000. That's for payroll accrual. Looking at the P&L, we have income of 56,000 to a budgeted income of 956,000. So far, we're unfavorable to budget by 900,000. We have expenditures of 346,000 to a budget of 1,393,000. So far, we're favorable by 1,048,000. We have a net loss of 290,000 to a budgeted net loss of 438,000. So as of right now, we're favorable by 148,000. The revenue will be off budget because of the county budget is not going to be what we had budgeted. That's been adjusted, but still, otherwise we're still under budget in revenue. Doing okay in expenses.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions for Jane? Okay. Is there any other committee reports needed? I don't believe so. There's no unfinished business. So now we have before us consideration and approval of a final bond resolution for LDC tax exempt refunding bonds for Marist College in an amount previously estimated to be 70 million, but not exceeding 75 million for the benefit of Marist University. Is there anybody from Marist that's with us?
I'm here, Dr. D.
Hi, how are you?
Hello, good, thanks.
Does anybody, Don, would you like to comment on this matter at all? Liz?
So before you is the bond resolution for this. The public hearing was held, and no one from the public attended the public hearing. I had sent copies of the transaction documents, the loan agreement and the indenture. It's essentially similar in structure to prior transactions, including the 2023 bond issuance. And this is a pretty straightforward refunding. I don't know if Beth has anything that she wants to add, but otherwise
It's
it would just be
a previously issued
right,
bond.
the 2015A bonds.
Yes. Okay. Does anybody have any questions for the applicant?
Strictly refinancing.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. Any other questions? Okay, being a fairly straightforward matter and no questions, would somebody be willing to make a motion to approve this?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you, Kathy. Would somebody be willing to second? Thank you. Okay. Jasmine, will you please take a roll call vote?
Approved.
Approved.
Approved. Approved.
Approved.
Approved. So we're all set. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Is there anything else that needs to come before the LDC? Okay, I would like to thank the staff for their hard work during this transition with Sarah leaving us. And I know that it's, created a little bit more work for everybody, but it sounds like so far everybody's doing great and we greatly appreciate that. So thank you, and I adjourn the meeting.